I told the judge, I don't want anybody else. I'm gonna do what I need to do to figure this out. Good luck if that's what he's happy with, if he likes that, and then hey, to each his own. Man, you still they deserve each other. Like I don't got no time for this. She belong to the streets, man.
Go ahead with your sound effects. Look at you.
So much time trying to tell people that if they're brushing or flossing, then they're
you should be so proud.
But Cocoa Floss is a game changer. Cocoa Floss is designed by a dentist and makes flossing fun. Unlike regular flat floss, Cocoa Floss has more than 500 textured threads woven into each strand, so it can scrub off stinky, cavity-causing plaque. Wow. It's infused with cleansing coconut oil and comes in fresh scents. Cocoa Floss made flossing the best part of my nightly routine.
I was going through the menopause and I really wasn't feeling great about my hair.
Blood to 39 has definitely made a difference to me.
My hair, it started to feel thicker. I feel my hair's more squishy and stronger.
My hair really does feel a lot fuller than what it was before.
It's lovely to have one less thing to worry about.
I would definitely recommend Planter 39.
Planter 39 caffeine shampoo. Try it for your menopause journey.
Here we go. Time to shine. Hey, wait a minute. Are you guys seeing this?
I'll take it from here.
Yeah. What was that?
Is that magic? Does it look like magic?
It had to be magic. Nah, well, maybe a little bit.
In-garage delivery has arrived. Get started today at Amazon.com/Eden. Hey there, it's me, Winona Earp of the Demon Killing Herbs. I'm currently on a road trip with my main tip, Duck Holiday.
I will never break a promise to my girl. We are Tennessee bound.
As for Purgatory, there are more
Move.
Witch hair, warlock. It's all too weird. I think you want
And then God said, don't
Welcome
start.
to the freak show. Hope you brought popcorn.
Today on Divorce Court. I'm here today to see if I can rekindle the magic. The thrill is gone. I want to see if it can spark the flame.
I feel like I'm in a relationship all by myself.
Jealous of who? On what schoolyard?
I want the judge to help Tracy realize I'm not Superwoman and that he needs to appreciate me and consider me and all I do for us. If Tracy doesn't change, I'm prepared to leave. I don't want to split up the family, but I do want to be happy. I'm not happy right now.
On camera?
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with Tracy Tyson.
Since
and
the
Miranda
beginning.
Tyson. Mr. and Mrs. Tyson, you have been married for how long?
6 years.
For 6 years. And your marriage has come to a breaking point. You have come here to me to see
That
if
you
you're
should be
either going
so
to end
proud.
it or survive it. And so I'm going to start with you, Mr. Tyson. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your marriage and why we're here today?
Well, we got married 6 years ago.
Everything
was fine for the first few days. It seemed like we
Peace out.
things like that.
Peace
As far as the home or the household, it's like I'm doing too much.
Explain that to me. What are you doing and what is she not doing?
If I work 10, 12 hours a day, and if I come home, I mean, can I get a sandwich or something? I gotta come home, I gotta do a little tending to the kids, which she do most of. But then, I gotta do some laundry, I gotta cook my dinner,
And you think she ought to take care of a little more of that?
Just a little bit more. I'm not picky, I'm not, just a little bit more.
Yeah, there they go.
Ms. Tyson, do you work outside the home as well?
There they go.
Okay.
Trafficking.
You do have 3 little ones.
3 little ones.
Why can't a man get a meal when he gets home from work?
Your Honor, he gets a meal. Maybe 4
Trafficking
days,
on
7
camera,
days.
too.
He doesn't realize this. When he's at work, I'm at work too with 3 babies. I'm at home with them. They don't go to daycare, so he needs to respect that a little more. I try to have him a meal, but sometimes it doesn't work out like that. Honestly, I think he's sexist. his expectations of me are a little high. He feels like a woman has certain roles, and
Give me an example of some of his sexist ways.
even the food thing, he can cook. What's wrong with his hands? If I'm at work and you're at work, come home and cook me something sometimes. I've been running around with your kids. I mean, I feel like that's a job right now because that's what consumes everything that I got going on. And I don't think that he appreciates it enough. He just expects me to be superwoman, and I ain't superwoman.
Taking care of 3 kids doesn't make you superwoman.
That's what he expects, though. He wants me to take care of 3 kids,
And
shine his shoes, do his laundry, cook his food, clean up. I mean, I'm capable of doing all that, but I mean, help out with some of the stuff. It's not all on me.
I'm not sure whether I should get mad at you or not.
Yeah, so mad. For 6 years, living in heaven, so mad, so jealous. For 6 years.
Some assisting in the household.
I do probably about 85% of the household duties.
Okay, she didn't even cry for 6 months because mother was on it, a 2-hour feeding schedule. Okay, stay at home mom of the millennium.
We're having your babies. Tell me about that.
When I was having my kids, I had to tell him to come hold my leg. He was sitting down chilling on the phone. And you know, you want your husband to be there. Come on, baby. You need that support when you're in there pushing. That's a battle going on in there. Right. And he's just sitting back and he's chilling. He's chilling on his phone. He on Facebook. He ain't even looking at me. He ain't saying, go, baby, from the sideline, nothing. The doctor had to tell him to come over there and hold my
Okay,
leg.
at 7:37.
On the internet when she was working hard to bring her child into
Yeah.
The reason I was over to the side on the phone is because when she was going into labor now, it was doctors running in, about 10, 12 doctors and nurses trying to hold her. They asked me to hold her legs because they couldn't do it. That's how many doctors and nurses. It was chaos.
Were there complications?
There were complications, but that's more of a reason why you should have been by my side and not, on the outskirts.
She's doing something. If the doctor tells you come hold her leg.
At first, the doctor told me to get out the way.
Okay.
More people coming in.
Because they were
That's why
both
I was
in
over
there.
To the side. And then, like, the 8, 9, 10 doctors and nurses couldn't hold it. That's when he asked me to come over and help.
Okay, Friday the 13th.
He's been distant every time. They had to ask him to assist every time. He's just sitting back.
Okay, what's up?
It's like it's a woman's job, do it. Like it's nothing for me, and he's just there because he's supposed to be there,
Yana,
Yes.
when a woman have a baby and you see all that makes you not want to look at that again.
But I'm going through it. Stop doing what you do.
Forgive me for being over here, trying to.
I hear you, Mr. Tyson, but let me tell you this. Men are always talking about they're strong and all this kind of stuff, and we doing all the hard work, and you can't even look.
I mean, I look, but I can't look. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, excuse me.
I kind of get it. I kind of get it, but I don't. You say that she hangs out with friends like she's a kid, and is at the club and is at the casino, and you're not really comfortable with who she hangs with. Tell me about your concerns in that area.
I don't have a concern with her having friends, kicking with her friends. What you do? But certain friends, I know them friends. You know what I mean? I know their history. I know their background. I know what they up to. So them the friends that I have a problem with.
Okay.
Does she spend a lot of time
Are you approaching?
Casinos and stuff?
She used to until the newborn came. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
a little bit.
Ms. Tyson, what's your response to his concerns about the people with whom you run?
Your Honor, he knew that when he met me. So do you expect me to change my crowd because you meet me? And yes, I have single friends. I have some friends who, they're out there, but that's where you have to trust me to be your wife. I married you. I married him in jail.
Okay, Thumbelina.
So, I mean, I'm very committed to him.
Oh, so you were going together, and you went to jail, and you married him while he was in jail, and you, as they say, rolled with him till he got out.
Ride or die.
And when you got out, you lived together. Was there a shock when you two had to live together?
No.
None whatsoever.
We dealt with each other, before he went. So I was familiar with him.
It's more the outside entities. You know what I mean? That way heavy on her. You know
You're
what I mean?
worried about the culture and the community in which she engages.
I don't worry about the culture or the community. I just worry about 3 close friends.
Oh,
That's about it. That's it.
That's probably specific.
Good. That's about it.
You also have an issue, not an issue, but you are 42 and you are,
I'm 29.
29. That's not a huge age
He
gap.
thinks I'm his daughter.
Is an age gap. In what ways does he treat you like his daughter?
I mean, listen to him. He talking about my friends. How can you
Mhm.
tell me who I like and who I want to be friends with? I
Mhm.
mean, I feel like he should treat me as
Okay,
a wife,
who's
not a
mad?
Okay, well,
Who's
I
mad?
want
How
to
about
know
that?
a little bit more.
Okay, paternity wear. Who's
In
mad?
what way does he nickel and dime you?
Who's
I
mad?
need money for it.
Who's begging for it? Who is begging to die? Because I'm here for it.
She's gonna
Mhm.
make it rain on whatever item she sees. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Do you spend a lot of money?
Mhm.
I thought this was a CarMax.
Beetlemax.
Beetlemax.
Mhm. 7:37. Mhm.
What do you think? Do you have one in black?
CarMax, the way car buying should be. Beetlemax, the way car buying shouldn't be.
Okay, eat my pussy, cats, and die.
Push. Amazon does not. Till I can get my satisfaction.
Push me, and then just touch me, till I get my satisfaction.
Don't let student debt hold you back. Refi at SoFi.com/refi. And now federal borrowers get an exclusive rate discount. SoFi, get your money right.
Isn't it absolutely bonkers that you can walk into a store, hand someone a piece of plastic, and they will willingly hand over Reese's cups? Forget flying cars. This is it. We're at the pinnacle.
You say he doesn't treat you like a wife, but he treats you like a daughter. Give me some specific examples that demonstrates that to me.
Well, when I go out with my single friends that he doesn't like, he calls every 30 minutes. He asks who I'm with, and he'll want me to name who lies around me. Who does that, Your Honor? I mean, then I got to explain to people why I'm saying their name on the phone. And, you know, people don't like that. And
He's buddies one of them somewhere.
Honestly, and he shouldn't be. I know my friends are wild, but I'm committed to him. And
Mr. Tyson, do you do those kind of things? Wait on her, you know, ask her?
Well, Your Honor, if she's with this certain friend, like this certain friend that walks in our home and be like, I'll be coming in behind her or something, and I hear her friend tell her like, such and such said, call her. You know what I mean? If she with that friend, yeah, I'll call her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You say he's reckless with money. What do you mean by that?
he's not reckless. He's stingy with money. That's the word, not reckless. He nickels and dimes me, Your Honor. Like a
In
daughter.
what way does he nickel and dime?
I need to verify that I need money for it. Every time I ask for $1, like I have to say what it's for, which isn't fair.
Do you give her an allowance, or do you have? Does she have to specifically ask for each penny you provide for her?
She get a weekly allowance. She knows that, and she, you know, money ain't no problem. She get broke out plenty, but any store she go into, she's gonna make it rain on whatever item she see. You know what I mean?
Do you spend a lot of money?
I do.
And for your honesty, and what do you tend to spend on?
my kids, myself, him. Like I shop for him. That's what he's not saying.
Like, what kind of stuff are you buying?
Well,
And he's ungrateful, right? He don't appreciate it. It's no.
electronics.
Why would you do this? I don't even like this.
Can I get my
Mm-hmm.
standard? Don't be a
I'm sending
consumer
it back.
all your life. If
Mm-hmm.
you consume all your life, you will never have ability to build any kind of a base of economic strength and stability, not only for yourself, but for your children. You got to put those people in colleges or make vocational school or something. Don't be a consumer. Be an intelligent person who builds wealth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got 4 kids. We have 3, and I got an oldest son. Now he's in college, so I got 1 kid in college, and I got 3 that's 3 and under. So I don't really believe in jacking money. That's just me.
You need to listen to your man on that one.
I don't
Okay, minding my business in the privacy of my own home. Okay, what are you doing?
But if you're giving me money for myself, it should be for myself. That's what you're giving me.
Still be
Let me say this to you, Ms. Tyson. And you are a mother. And as a mother, the primary source of concern should be your children. That's right. And not your purses, not your electronics, and not your looks.
And I spend the money on the kids.
Yeah, but I listed what you told me. I wrote it down. Games, kids, clothes, electronics. You like to keep up. You one of the people chasing the Joneses. Joneses broke. And you'll be broke too, chasing them. You specifically indicated that sex was a problem because he doesn't do any romance. He just wants you to just get to the business.
He's sexist. He thinks that's my job. He feels like I
On
own him.
demand.
Yeah, on demand.
On demand, Mr. Tyson. Defend yourself. Mrs. Tyson, one other problem you say you have is that your relationship with him now, 6 years into marriage, is no longer that loving, romantic, close relationship you once had. Why don't you tell me how things have changed and what he's no longer doing with respect to that?
Yeah, he just used to be my everything. We used to do everything. We used to have fun together. I wake up in the morning and be happy to see him. You know, now I wake up in the morning and look at him and I be ready for him to go to work because it's just better, you know, by myself. And I shouldn't feel that way because once upon a time he was my everything.
Okay,
Specifically
that was me.
Indicated that sex was a problem because he doesn't do any romance. And he just
Waking
wants
you
to
up
get
with
to
YouTube.
business.
He's sexist. He thinks that's my job. Just like, you know, the cooking and the cleaning, he feels like I own him. Yeah, on demand.
On demand, Mr. Tyson. Defend yourself.
I will. I mean, like I said, I work 10 to 12 hours a day. So if I come home, I gotta fix me something to eat, take a shower, bath. Then I gotta put a couple loads of clothes in the washer. I mean, how am I supposed to crawl in bed with a rose in my mouth? I'm tired, and, you know, just did fine.
But you would still expect it.
I mean, I might roll over and be like, what's happening?
Twice.
I don't have a problem with that.
Mr. Tyson, I'm gonna give you my patented 5-minute foreplay.
Because that's where they live.
Seriously. And it doesn't even have to be 5 consecutive minutes. It's 5 minutes just throughout the day. Come in the door, kiss on the neck. You look beautiful. Then you go about your business. She's just you hang on. Then about an hour later, if she's cooking, that smells good, baby. Run up behind her. Pull those hands down that leg. Boom. You know, just a little bit here, a little bit there. And all of that adds up in our head. And by the time we get to bed, you're already a little further down the track than you otherwise would be. It would be my pleasure.
It would be my pleasure.
You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't take long, and it doesn't take much. Even if you were working today at lunchtime, like that phone, baby, I ain't got but 5 seconds, but I wanted to tell you I love you. Can't wait to see you. Bam.
I mean,
10 seconds.
Yeah, that's understandable.
10 seconds. It's easy.
You're right.
It's easy. Well, you knew that.
Yeah. You know, I mean, it's hard.
The art of seduction will take you a long way.
It's hard to be romantic.
Ms. Tyson, let me ask you this. Do you think you're realistic with respect to your expectations as to
So y'all do it to yourselves.
is going to.
And they want to get mad at the
it's
world
always
now.
fun and kissing and running and laughing and all of that before you have 3 kids and a job and all of that. Do you believe that you're being realistic in your expectations that should not change?
I do think I'm realistic in my expectations. I wouldn't mind giving him what he wants if he just appreciated me more. And I mean, and even the expectations with the sex. You come home and you expect me to give you some love, and you should, appreciate me more. Give me a reason to want to do that.
If I come home and
Does he help around the house like he says he does?
No.
Does he help around the house like he says he does, putting in laundry and all that kind of stuff? He just made that up.
On the weekends, on his days off, he'll do it, if he sees something.
What do you do during the day, mostly?
Oh, I tend to my kids.
I tend to my kids. What does that mean?
I make sure they're clean. I make sure they're learning a little bit, before they start school. I feed them. I have to clean up after them every 30 minutes because they're that young. I even do yard
Okay,
work.
now you know
I
why.
go to school part-time too online.
Now you know why. It was a 2-hour feeding schedule.
I'm with you.
Okay, not a tear was dropped.
Lemonade Renters Insurance covers your 85-inch television, 5.1 surround sound speakers, Bluetooth headphones, universal remote, gaming console, streaming box, LED backlight, digital antenna, VR headset, leather recliner, and the tiny phone you actually use.
Okay, so you can appreciate the honesty.
Protect a lot,
Or not.
Get Lemonade Renters Insurance and cover all your stuff for just $5 a month at lemonade.com.
Or
This
not.
is you, and this is your lingering hunch.
My heart says the over. My gut says ham sandwich.
The kind that just sort of hangs around.
Don't sleep on the over, Gary.
But with FanDuel, this hunch won't linger much longer. Because FanDuel's college football profit boosts every Saturday will reward you when you're ready to act.
The over.
So you won't let any hunch go to waste. And make every moment more.
All customers get a college football profit boost every Saturday from FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook.
Eucerin's new face care collection delivers advanced hydration. With 40 times smaller hyaluronic molecules, it hydrates deeper within skin surface layers, so my skin feels plump and smooth all day.
Expect more with immersive hydration from Eucerin.
Introducing new Roxon Gel, the first FDA-cleared ED treatment available without a prescription. Roxon Gel is clinically proven to work within 10 minutes, so you and your partner can experience the heights of intimacy. New Roxon ED treatment gel.
Push me and then just hurt me till I get my satisfaction.
There's nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide. Out of these wickedly delicious color zombie has risen. Looking for a thirst to quench. Take a sip if you dare.
Mr. and Mrs. Tyson, I like you. I like you because you're committed to one another. I like you because you seem to have the right kind of responsibilities and orders. I think.
Okay, look at this torture, this conditioning. Come look. They're so big and bad till it's time to reveal themselves and get in trouble.
I respect that, but he's not
right here, right now.
A kid or anything. He's just got a really good view of what you're trying to get done. And what you're trying to get done is not still play and have fun. I mean, you can enjoy each other, but things change.
No, that's torture.
Not going to change. If you want to run the streets and have all that fun and this and that, don't marry. Don't have children. If you want to spend money on bags,
and none of that.
Don't have children.
Okay, because you let one in, I let them all in. Okay? All of them.
You went to jail, went to prison, came out, don't go back. You got a
everywhere.
You got married. You're solid. You're good. I know what you're worried about. You've been on those streets, and you're worried that she might get tripped up in those streets, like you did. And I respect you for that. I respect you what you're doing. Remember what I said about the 5-minute-a-day phone play? It actually does work. And if you give her just I'm telling you, women, just a little bit.
Now make them believe this button right here
Just a little bit of love. Just
does that right there.
Because it's kind of a humdrum thing that we do, and it's picking
Okay.
up and picking up and picking up.
See if that makes them feel better.
She gets, so give her that appreciation, give her that love, and follow your man when it comes to that money, because he knows what he's doing. Yes, stay together, love one another in this matter is a journey.
Okay. Create it yourself. Okay. From the beginning.
I can do your laundry, cook you more meals, but that 5-minute seduction, you can work on that.
I'll give you 6.5.
Hey, you won't have no complaints then.
In today's session of Divorce Court, sparks flew instantly when Christina met Arthur. She thought he was someone she could count on, and she looked forward to their life together. They got married and started a family. But when Christina went to school to become a medical assistant, she says Arthur wasn't there for her.
Pregnant. I did
All right.
Would you support me there?
Look at this cover up.
I went and let you sit in my butt in my arms.
A nut, yep. Look at this cover up. Look at all those tattoos. Come look. Come look. How are you gonna cover that? How are you gonna cover that up? How are you gonna cover that up? Looking like you work at the bank. Let's watch this. Let's watch this episode right here.
Court is now in session. Mainly Ephraim presiding. You may be seated.
Today, ladies and gentlemen, this is the matter of Arthur Smith versus Christina Smith.
Albert who?
That you people are separating
Albert Smith.
1.5 years of marriage. Why so soon?
You're fresh. That's what you are.
I was married to this man 1 year, 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 hours, 3 minutes, 3 seconds, too long. Okay. 1 minute, 3 months, 3 hours, 3 minutes.
Tell him 7:37. Okay. A.M. A.M.
Think you can handle that? Why? You got it down to the seconds. This man grew me out of the house. Threw you out of the house. Yes, you did. Yes.
Okay. Don't push. Or you're having contractions. You're having contractions on camera. What? Let's wait till 12:21, shall we?
She said I took her car.
She said you took the keys. You took the keys.
The keys to my car. For the whole time we were married and all while we were together, she never let me drive. No. Excuse me. As far as
Do you know the temperature in here? Okay. How do you check the temperature? How do you check your kid's temperature? Okay, what is the temperature here? What are we wearing?
Now, is it time to dance and work or play? Oh, okay. So she did work. Go on, finish.
What bills were paid, I paid. Now, yes, it was work, but that was not that was not a significant amount. It wasn't 4 months. It was more, like a month or less. I took you to a couple of
That you kidnapped somebody? You had kidnapped somebody?
You are lying. My mother paid the bill for that house. Did she not know us the money to pay the bill?
That she should have never been in the first place. If you understand how a timeline works, was doing what, where, that should not have happened.
Because
The
this is
fact that she
coming,
didn't work. What is it?
because this is coming down to finances, and I've done the job forever.
Mm-hmm.
You keep using these phrases.
Like I said, you look like you work at the bank.
Ma'am, and I was laid off for
Mhm.
less than a month before I
CC.
started working again. I'm a welder. I am not hard pressed for a job.
But forever and laid off a month,
Mm-hmm.
didn't work.
Things happen. Okay, things happen. Things happen.
I'm not suggesting they don't.
Mhm.
You keep using these phrases, and then you have to take it back. So you worked most of the time during the marriage. Is that what you're telling me? And she did.
Okay, and the bank statements will prove it. Look at all these signed checks.
I didn't spend 8 months in MA school. But wait a minute, don't
Mhm.
you have to, did I do 8 months of medical assistant
Mhm.
training? Did I not do schooling? Did I did not get support for Mrs. Snow with some training? Miss Snow, you ask him a question and you don't let him answer.
Now, she's bringing up the medical school. She did go to the medical training. As
Mhm.
far as my lack of support, I went and let you stick me in my butt, in my arms.
Mhm.
That was my support.
No.
This was for her
Yeah,
training.
he did.
Okay.
Yes, he did.
No one would let that happen.
And he
Stop
was like
it.
guinea pig, and
What year is it here?
Yes.
So she went through all
Hmm?
of that.
That was the exit
She
exam.
went through all of that.
Mhm.
How long did you keep a job in that?
Mhm.
Excuse me, can I-
Never.
You know why?
Just say never. I did no such thing. Never. Right? Says the lion.
All I needed was you to keep those kids
Mhm.
for 4 weeks. Out of the 8 months I took that training, was pregnant.
Okay. Let the lion tell the story this time. Let the lion tell the story.
To do that
Mhm.
internal thing, to get HR.
Mhm.
Would you support me there? No, you would not. You would not support me. You did not support me.
Mhm.
Stop. I can't have all of this.
Okay.
I'm not
Now look at you crying. Look at you.
Excuse me? No, I didn't get a job.
Mhm.
Why did I get it? Because you were not. Let me ask him the question.
Mhm.
You ask a question, you
Mhm.
answer it, and you don't listen to us.
Mhm.
Joe has a clinic there.
Yeah, I know he's an angel, right? So the slaveholder that made him, right?
I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Why are you crying?
Mhm.
Because I asked her why she was crying, and I didn't ask you to comment, Mr. Smith. When I married him, okay, I didn't get any support in this marriage at all. What I got. Let me ask you something. Did you go to medical school? I went to medical school. When you went to medical assistant school, was your husband working? Yes, my husband was working. Was he paying the bills? No, he was not paying the bills. So do you call that no assistance? And he was working while you were going to school? No assistance, meaning he worked, but he'd pay the bills. What do you do with his money? I don't know what he did. Like, I'm going to give you a chance. He did not pay the bills. He paid all of the bills. He paid half of the bills. The lights got shut off. The gas got shut off.
From the time I was laid off.
It was.
We got them back on.
We have a budget
Now
bill.
back on with that same
Okay,
day.
the budget bill is if you do not pay this bill, it's a small minimum amount on the bill. If you do not pay this bill, then you have to pay the entire big amount of the bill. He did not pay the small because he didn't pay a bill. It's not just the bill; it is the emotional stress that we went through during the marriage. What? It was buildings, the screaming, the hollering, the fact that he threw me and my children out of the house. Why did he throw you out of the house? Because he was accused of cheating.
It's not true.
Okay, he was accused of cheating. He got angry, threw the baby out, my 7-year-old out, 2 other people's children, took the house keys, took the car keys, slammed my foot in the door in the middle of the afternoon on a summer day. I didn't have baby bottles. I didn't have diapers. I didn't have anything. I had other people's children. When he threw me out, when you put me in that baby out of the house, how did I leave my lights up? You threw me out. You threw me out.
That's what I did.
You did not put your hands on me. You did not put your hands on me.
That's what I did.
You did not. Listen, slow that. I have a 4-month-old baby in my arms. You threw me out of the house. You did with those children. I'm sorry.
In divorce court returns, Arthur testifies about being with another woman and the son that might be his.
I came right in the house and told you what happened.
So you just told you ran into somebody that you had dated
And
18
she
years ago.
said that it was possible that we had a son.
If you would like to have the judge hear your case in divorce court, call us toll free at 1-877-311-2222 or email us at www.divorcecourttv.com.
For hydrated skin, I've always trusted Eucerin. So when I heard about their new face care collection, Immersive Hydration, I couldn't wait to try it. Its unique technology goes beyond hyaluronic acid, with macromolecules to hydrate and 40 times smaller micromolecules. It hydrates deeper within skin surface layers.
With envy.
Smooth my fine lines and wrinkles. Expect more with Immersive Hydration, the new face care collection from Eucerin.
After Russia for thousands
Okay,
of
let's
years,
cyber
I was
stalk
nothing I couldn't do.
and cyberbully
Cancer screening?
because we're so big and bad
Especially if you have
till
a
it's
family
time to
history
get
of
in
type.
trouble.
The PIN is partnering with the Prostate Cancer Foundation to let you know that screenings often start with a simple blood test. Plus, now through November, the PIN is donating to support prostate cancer research with select purchases. That's what I call a victory, gentlemen.
Any NBA play can inspire your next hunch. With 3 months of NBA League Pass from FanDuel, you're about to get a whole lot more inspiration. So you think they're going to rock the rim right out of the gates? Hello. Or you want to RSVP to the block party? There it is. Yes, sir. Or you think it's going to start raining threes? Let's go! FanDuel has more ways to bet on players so you can make your hunches happen. Right now, new customers spend $5 and get $300 in bonus bets if you win. Plus, all customers get 3 months of NBA League Pass on us. FanDuel.
Yeah, testify.
Introducing
Okay?
new Roxon Gel.
Because that is what time it is.
Treatment available without a prescription. Roxon Gel is clinically proven to work within 10 minutes, so you and your partner can experience the heights of intimacy. New Roxon ED Treatment Gel.
Okay, just like that. Look, you hear do you hear it now? Can you hear me now? Verizon Wireless. Can you hear me now? Or should I act up in the kitchen again?
So tell me your version. I came home and told her that I was a woman I was with in high school. All right, I'm talking about 18, 19 years old. I'm 41. That's way in the past. I told her. I came right and told
Calm yourself and let me finish.
right in the house and told you what happened to you.
What did you tell me?
I told her who I ran into.
So you just told you ran
Okay,
into
in
somebody
the shower.
And
18
she
years ago.
said that it was possible that we had a son. I told you, and you went off
In the
on
shower.
I'm cheating on her. Why would I come and bring that up to my wife?
Let me understand. You ran into somebody that you had known in high school.
Yes, ma'am.
Over 18 years ago. More than 18
I was
years.
18. I'm 40.
All right. And this woman told you that you had a child that may be yours. That there was a son that she had.
Yes,
And it may be your son.
yes,
And that's the first time the woman had ever told you that.
yes, ma'am.
And you came home and told your wife that.
Yes, I
Is that the person you're accusing him of cheating on?
That is the person.
Hold on. Did he tell you that?
That's not what he did. The honor, he left the house. He parked in the morning. He's supposed to go to the market.
Oh, he opened that door for me. Did he? He opened the door for you?
Back home at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, walks past me, goes upstairs, takes the shower, go to work.
Okay, are you gonna mic me up so I know what buttons to press, even though I ain't never been trained for this before in my life?
He does function. You know, he does not come home and take a shower to be around other funky men.
So she's saying that she's in pain because she thought you were cheating on her because you ran into an old
Which is not
girlfriend.
true. You know, all I do is work and come home.
So then why are you finances so out of
Okay, I just rush home.
Matter of fact, our finances are not my finances.
So they're together?
They're mine.
Oh, yours? Fine. I see. So you haven't gotten to the phrase hour yet.
Oh, you thought you were gonna retire with benefits, did you? You don't even have health insurance. Putting yourself in all this danger you speak of. Look at all this danger. You swear you ain't get you a day after day. Day after day, let me go to my work. It's so dangerous. And I don't understand how I don't have health or life insurance. Because I'm not that bright, am I? I'm not that bright. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Are jewelry stores in the habit of taking back wedding rings when the marriage is over? Size, the fix.
You didn't tell me that they would take that back to you.
Why are you trying to hold on to it? This is my ring. But do you still owe one?
That's right.
So then why do you think they want it back if you still owe one? Is that what you're suggesting? That she take the ring back and they'll wipe out the debt?
I'm saying that not the whole debt, but that ring should be used to break that debt down. I do not want to pay for
Your
that.
Honor, if he had made, what about your ring? Did you buy your ring
I
from
have
the
not
same
seen
jewelry
this,
store?
and I gave her this back.
Did you get it from the same jewelry store?
Yes, ma'am.
And you don't want it?
No, I do not.
And she can take that one back
Yes, ma'am.
and turn it in?
And take this one also.
Okay. Give him your wedding ring then. Now, how much you think you can get for that, Miss Snow? Well, this is the person has a size 14 hand. Unusual. I can't get anything for this. This is size anything for it. Now, come on, Miss Snow. I don't know what I can get for this. I mean, how much did you pay for it?
Oh, you can smelt it down. Okay, smelt it down and make that keepsake. Okay, so you don't never forget this scumbag right here. Okay, smelt it down. Okay.
So in other words, every gift she gave you, she can take it back. You don't want any of it.
Every single one. Every single one.
I love that. I love it. So you want that jewelry back? I want the jewelry back. I don't want him back. I don't want anything to do with it. I want what I want. What do you want? The total was $953. The jewelry, everything else, I don't want it. Yes, I get it to him as a gift. And keep it. Choke on it. I don't keep it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't. You just want to pay me. I wanted to pay for it. That's all I want. Have you talked to them? Do you know if they'll take that jewelry back? They're not going to take the jewelry back. The rings were fitted. The his hand. I don't think they'll take that ring. Was my hand. The finance charges that's built up since it has not been paid on is more so than what the jewelry itself costs. You know, it's the finance charges. Yeah. There's a lot of jewelry you wearing on your fingers too.
Looking like a Heineken. Looking like a bottle of Heineken. Okay? Yeah. Trafficking. Trafficking. Okay? Imagine that, bigger fish. Okay? And this net right here. Okay?
My credit card is active. My credit card is going yes.
Mm-hmm. A $550 ring. Mm-hmm.
Did you pay
Yep.
for the diamond earrings? Yes,
ma'am. Mm-hmm.
After the separation? Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
And still paying on that
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I did.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
There they go.
What about you, Mr. Smith? Anything?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm gonna take a break, make a decision.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'll be at recess. With divorce court, the judge renders her verdict.
Let me just give you one. It's my turn to talk now. And just like, all right?
Okay, looking like an opera singer. Yeah, looking like a whole opera singer. Mm-hmm. 737. Okay, 737. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The both of them. The both of them. Okay. Don't forget, mister, you're going to be my helper now. Okay? Mm-hmm.
Liberty Mutual customized my car insurance, so I saved hundreds. But the money I saved, I didn't get a wax figure myself. Oh,
Right in the temporal lobe. Beat it, punks. Only paying for what you need. Liberty, 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 liberty.
Stop in at Granite Subaru today to lease a 2024 Subaru Crosstrek Sport for $365 a month with zero due at signing. Whether you're after a bold adventure or peace of mind, the Subaru Crosstrek Premium delivers.
Okay. CC.
I was going through the menopause and I really wasn't feeling great about my hair.
Blood to 39 has definitely made a difference tonight.
My hair, it started to feel thicker. I feel my hair's more squishy and stronger.
My hair really does feel a lot fuller than what it was before.
It's lovely to have one less thing to worry about. I would definitely recommend Planter 39.
Planter 39 caffeine shampoo. Try it. Order that.
This happens.
Sucks. No.
That happens.
Hey, get out of there.
Don't listen to that in the pitch.
Oh, let's go.
Home happens. Be there with Ring. Learn more at ring.com.
Divorce Court will be back in session in a moment. Divorce Court is back and the verdict is in. In the case of Christina Snowden, who says her husband Arthur kicked her out of their house because he got tired of her.
We're back in the matter of Arthur Smith versus Christina Snowden. Neither of you has presented the court with sufficient evidence, but based upon your testimony, that is evidence, but the documentary evidence you presented is not sufficient to state your claim, Ms. Snowden. The document that you gave me, it really hurts you. So the next time you're going to bring in evidence, make sure it helps you. Now, let me just give you warning. It's my turn to talk now, and just mine. You had a habit of talking over Mr. Smith when he was talking, and you butt in on him, you get away with that. Not me. All right? You'll hear your ruling out in the hallway. And come home. The account was opened in 95. It was closed in May of 1999, a year after you separated from him. You had the account when you met him. You kept the account after you separated. I cannot tell when these charges were incurred, and I do not believe for 1 minute that this account got you $2,000 on finance charges for $953 in 1 year. Now, I went to school and I know a little math. And I know finance charges are high these days, but not that high. So I'm using my best estimate of payments that were made in finance charges accumulating on that $953. Each of you is responsible for half of that. I'm going to order you to pay $400, Mr. Smith. The rest of the debt, Ms. Snowden, you're being responsible for. That's the order of the court. The court is adjourned.
All rise.
Parties may leave the court.
When Divorce Court returns, an update on the case of Faith Albertson versus Joseph Albertson.
Did you have some jealousy over the ex-wife?
That's her reason for going out and having an affair
That is not
and ruining our marriage.
Closed captioning for Divorce Court provided. If you would like to have the judge hear your case in Divorce Court, call us toll free at 1-877-311-2222 or email us at www.divorcecourttv.com. And now for an update on a previous case in Divorce Court. After only 4.5 years, Faith and Joseph Albertson could agree on only one thing, that their marriage was over. The biggest problem was their constant arguing about money.
Every single month, pay the wedge, pay the wedge, pay the wedge.
That's what she called my ex-wife.
It's a wedge between us. How much did you pay for those beanie babies?
I probably spent about $2,000.
For breasts.
Oh, breasts.
Did I get half of those?
You don't get those, baby.
But there were other problems too.
Did you have some jealousy over the ex-wife?
That's her reason for going out and having an affair
That is not
and ruining our
reason.
marriage.
What's the affair? What is that all
What is
about?
that about?
It just happened. It just happened. That sounds like a teenager.
The judge ordered the couple's Beanie Baby collection to be sold, but Faith was not happy with the decision.
I don't want half a collection. Half a collection is not worth anything. I've spent so much
You want to get
time.
rid of all of them? We can do that. Come back and take them all.
Since then, Faith and Joseph have made arrangements to sell their house. They say that now that the financial pressures are easing, they're both happier than they've been in a long time.
Customize and save Liberty. Customize and save.
Follow him outside. I follow him outside to ensure that what's done is done. Whenever I go and help him change a tire, he's not telling you I'm rolling a tire right beside him to a shop. My husband has support. My husband has a confidant. My husband has a wife. I have a roommate who plays video games.
My point.
Oh, Miss, no, she just ate you alive.
No, my point.
I mean, she, hold up. She just read you. I mean, and she didn't even have to raise her voice. She did it with dignity. Hey, I'm talking.
Okay.
She did it with dignity. She did it with calm, and she was right on. I could tell she was telling the truth, and she felt that thing. You look over at her. I know she's stressed. She's tired. She wants a grown up. You know what I mean?
May I say something?
Yes, please.
The last straw for me, I lost my mom 2 weeks ago. Okay?
I'm so sorry.
I lost my mom 2 weeks ago, and as I said, I was already doing everything. Okay? But I'm doing everything. I'm contemplating my father and how he's going to be after Mama's gone. I'm contemplating.
Oh my God, excuse me.
We lost my brother in January of last year, my youngest brother. So I saw the devastation firsthand. I saw how it crippled my family. I know that losing my mother is going to paralyze us all. So I didn't want that burden to trickle down.
Okay. It's all for one and one for all. Okay. The order was to turn it in.
So basically all I did is amp it up and start telling my husband to step up to the plate. Because he really does play these video games 24/7. The important part for me is this is a marriage. It's not a game. It's very serious to me. I take my obligations seriously. I love my husband.
Okay, and as you can see, they don't even choose peace, they choose war. So you lose it anyways.
They're brushing without flossing, they're missing out. But Cocoa Floss is a game changer. Cocoa Floss is designed by a dentist and makes flossing fun. Unlike regular flat floss, Cocoa Floss has more than 500 textured threads woven into each strand, so it can scrub off stinky, having causing black. Wow, it's infused with cleansing coconut oil and fresh scents. Cocoa Floss makes flossing the best part of my night routine.
This is Planter 39 Phytocaffeine Shampoo. It cleanses the scalp to promote natural hair growth. From the age of 40, estrogen levels within the female body decrease, which may affect the hair. Possible consequences include hair growing thinner. Planter 39's Phytocaffeine Complex travels through the strands and strengthens hair that may become weakened during menopause. Purchase Planter 39 Phytocaffeine Shampoo at Amazon. Planter 39 for hair over 40. At Amazon, we're helping customers more easily discover products that meet sustainability standards and support our commitment to help preserve the natural world. We collaborate with trusted certifications, including Regenerative Organic Certified, whose organic products support healthy soil, worker well-being, and animal welfare. Join us in supporting regenerative organic agriculture and the sustainability journey we are all on together. Shop your values on Amazon.com.
Here we go. Time to shine.
I'll take it from here. In-garage delivery has arrived, and it's free.
There she is.
Get started today.
There she is. Okay.
This
Mr. Whitmore, I don't want you to say anything else because I'm going to do you the biggest favor of your life right now. I'm not going to talk about the $800 that you want from her for some reason or another. What I'm going to do for you is worth far more than that. You done scored way out your league here. This woman is beautiful. She is serious. She's intelligent. She's mature. There's no nonsense. There's no ridiculousness. And she brought you here for a reason. She brought you here because she needed you to hear her about that game. Because she's had it up to here with you not being an equal partner. And I'm telling you, she came here because she's looking with one foot out the door and she don't want to go. And I'm telling you, you might think that you came here for fun. You might think you came here for a free trip to Atlanta. You might think you came here for a whole lot of different reasons. She's trying to save your marriage by coming here and speaking on that in front of somebody that's going to give her an opportunity to say what's on her heart and for you to hear her. I'm telling you, my brother, I'm telling you, they don't come any better than her. You've got her. Don't fool around and lose her because you want to behave like you're 12 and not show up the man that she's asking for. Did I get that right?
Yes, ma'am.
I gave you $1 million worth of advice. Please be a smart man and take it. There will be no trouble in this matter. It is so.
Okay, parking lot.
Comments the marriage. I need an actionable person. I need someone to reciprocate.
I mean, Judge Lynn, she helped you. You know, she opened her eyes a little bit in terms of what you have here.
Took into what she said into consideration.
Consideration.
I'm gonna put it down and see how things go.
Judge, this is the case of freaky.
She accuses him of being financially irresponsible, being unfaithful, and belonging to social media sex group. But here's the kicker. She still wants him.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Tola presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Anita Scott and Ronald Davis. Ms. Scott and Mr. Davis, you've been together for 4 years, married for 2. You have some items you would like me to make a determination on, and we will get to that momentarily. But before we do, I want to ask you, Ms. Scott, what's going on and what?
One day she had came over to her house when she was still living in her house or whatever. Her friend had came over and she had actually, I went outside and she left me outside for hours. Because like I told you, like we had talked about or whatever, and we did not want to be around each other, like her friend and me. So when she came over, I went outside. Yes, and she stayed over for hours, so I sat outside for hours by myself.
Which was a choice that you made. You don't like this person, so I'm over in the house. Why is that her fault?
Because she shouldn't have been there.
Says the man who couldn't get home. Mr. Harkins, I'm going to try hard to rehabilitate you at some juncture. Has he done anything else? Is it only that one particular girl that he doesn't like, or are there other people that he's alienated you from during the course of your relationship?
Hold on. Every time I have to find something wrong with them, he doesn't want me to do something with them because they're bad influence. They don't help me.
Do you have a problem with most of the friends that she brings by?
Yes.
Mhm.
And why is that?
Just the reason that she said they're bad.
They're
Mhm.
bad influences
Yes.
on her.
Okay. Super bad.
No.
Okay. Super bad.
No.
Mhm.
I disagree. And I'm gonna tell you why.
So yeah, me and him were arguing, and instead of him instead of him telling his friends, okay, that's a dumb situation, he's yelling at me, telling me to stop.